Yes, Exploring Azeroth, Islands of the Isles featuring Thelyssura and Lor'themar. Yes, is now available for pre-order. Blizzard is pumping out these books lately. So there's a ton of books coming out, and this is just another one, another $30 book that you'll be able to pre-order on Amazon. This one is another addition to the Exploring Azeroth book series. If you haven't seen these yet, there's some pretty cool ones out there. There's a Northrend and Pandaria one as well. And this one actually gets into a bunch of the islands of World of Warcraft. So they're going to explore the Broken Isles, Kultiris, Zandalar, and the Dragon Isles. And the main theme of this book is, of course, fitting with today's World of Warcraft. It's all about love, baby. Yes. So we get to follow Lor'themar and Thelyssura as they go on their honeymoon. Banging away. Having a good old time on the different islands around the World of Warcraft. Let's read a little bit of this. Islands and Isles will be the 5th installment of the Exploring Azeroth series. Like previous books in the series, it will follow in-game characters as they explore a part of Azeroth. This time, First Arcanist Thelyssura and Lord Regent Lor'themar Theron, who are finally taking their honeymoon after delaying it for years. The author, Alex Axe, also wrote the previous 2 Exploring Azeroth books, Northrend and Pandaria. Unlike previous installments, which have always chosen a single continent, like I said earlier, this one's going to the different islands, so they'll be checking those out. Though this means that all the places in Azeroth have officially basically been explored up to this point, we can expect, I'm guessing the series will continue with underground stuff, as they say here, going forward into the new continents and everything else. What is up, Silent Storm and Kale Sauce? So, if you're interested, of course, these Exploring Azeroth books are pretty cool. They flesh out some extra lore from some of these continents, of course, and you get to see basically some of this in-game content in a new light. And, of course, you'll get to visit, you know, with Lor'themar and Thelyssura. Live vicariously through them. What do 2 sexy-ass elves do on a honeymoon? Well, probably the same thing everybody else does. But I doubt that'll be in the book. Anyways, it's important to kind of follow these characters because we can imagine, as is mentioned here, they won't have much time to do things they're going to be doing on this honeymoon. Once the Midnight expansion comes out, we know that that expansion in the War Within is going to be very much elf-focused, and especially centered around Quel'Thalas. So I think Lor'themar and Thelyssura are going to have their hands full in the Midnight expansion, but for now, they can pound away on the different islands of Azeroth. How about that? What about Exploring Shadowlands, your favorite realm? Yeah, I think we'll skip that one. Upcoming Mythic Tindral nerfs. If you are a Mythic Raider, Tindral's going to get a little bit easier. That's right. Tindral's health reduced by 10% on Mythic difficulty, and Fiery Vine's health will also be reduced by 10%. So AoE your life your way on those vines 10% quicker. So that's great for all you Mythic Raiders out there, of which I'm sure there are very few on Mythic T-Swift. But there it is. Oracle Hero Talent Tree is being revamped. No longer focusing on power and fusion. Now, me personally, I don't really care about Oracle Priests. As you guys know, I play Death Knight. But I wanted to talk really quick about this article because I do think it's really important to gauge how important feedback is going to be on these hero talents. Because it looks like Blizzard is going to be very quick to make changes and very open to listening to feedback. A lot of this feedback came from, if you didn't see, Taliesin dropped a video about Oracle Priest reviews and a few other content creators, and it looks like Blizzard really took that stuff to heart. They dropped a blue post saying, "Thank you to everyone who provided feedback on the Oracle Hero Talent Tree. One of our goals is sharing these hero talent trees so early in the process was to give us adequate time to evaluate and change things as necessary. After reading your feedback, discussing the talent tree, and playtesting the concept internally, we've decided to revisit the Oracle Tree, especially regarding its focus on replacing power and fusion. Thanks again." So, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, hero talents are going to be very important. It's basically what Alpha and Beta are going to be all about, and I'm worried that this could make or break at least the beginning of the expansion. Hopefully they get it right. I think they're going to put a lot of effort into balancing and doing everything as well as they can. But I think time will tell with this one. We'll have to wait and see how good of a job they do basically in balancing these things out. Because in the end, they're player power. It's player power attached. So it's going to be very important to get this stuff right. And we don't want another Azerite armor situation where they got to spend half the damn expansion fixing the freaking main power trip of the whole thing. But anyways, they're listening, so that's good. Last but not least, if you are a classic Andy, Solo Self-Found goes live February 29th. So you don't got friends, you don't touch grass, it doesn't matter. You can play this game solo starting February 29th once again, officially. The service will be live.